Hello there, wonderful singers, and welcome to your COVO vocal exercise of the week. My name is Dr. Julia Nielsen. I'm the founder of COVO, short for Community Vocalizing, where our mission is to advance singers' vocal health, fitness, and longevity by providing creative vocal exercise routines. The theme of our vocal exercise routines this month has been range refinement. As we all know, notes feel different in the voice depending on how high or low they are. And this month we've been looking at 3 general areas of vocal range: low, middle, and high, and the special technical considerations that each range needs in order to be its best self. Many of our exercises this month have focused on one specific area of the range at a time, but other exercises have required our singers to practice bridging more than one, maybe all 3. And today's exercise, well, it is the ultimate in range refinement challenge, the Grande Dame, the big kahuna, the Mount Everest of range bridging exercises, La Grande Vocalise de Rossini. Yes, that is French, and it means Rossini's Grande Vocalise. But before we give it a try, let me tell you a little story about how I discovered this exercise. So a few years ago, one of my students who lives in France wanted to audition for the professional opera chorus in her city. The repertoire list for auditionees seemed straightforward: 2 arias, chosen from a preset list of arias for her voice type, a few excerpts from the operatic choral repertoire, and then this little additional requirement printed in the audition notice in yellow: Le jury se réserve le droit de demander en complément la Grande Vocalise de Rossini. Forgive my French accent. This means the jury, that is, means the audition panel, reserves the right to request, in addition, Rossini's Grande Vocalise. And at first, my student and I were both flummoxed. What was this? But after some digging, we discovered the legendary exercise itself, which happens to be our vocal exercise of the week. This exercise presumably was attributed to, or perhaps popularized by, the famous bel canto composer Gioacchino Rossini, of Barber of Seville fame. A precise original source, though, is unclear. This does not appear in his published vocal method books. Musically, it is a fairly standard pattern. It's essentially a double arpeggio, rising through, double major triad, then descending through the dominant 7th chord, back to the tonic. You've probably heard that before, haven't you? Maybe you didn't know it was popularized by Rossini. Anyway, I have added my own vowel sequence here. Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, to make it a little more manageable. That O vowel in the middle range is especially useful because O is naturally more rounded and it's a little deeper vowel than A. It can help anchor the larynx a little lower on those middle voice notes. Let's give it a try, and the original instructions were to sing it all on one breath. Here we go. How'd you do? Let's try that again. Bridging those registers. Try one more time. feel a stability or anchor at your sternum on the middle voice notes, the ones on the O vowel, almost as if you're about to fly a kite, but you have to grasp tight to the string to keep your kite from getting away from you. For some singers, that image of a firm hold on the kite string at the sternum helps them manage breath pressure and keeps the larynx from rising too much too soon, although it will rise a little tiny bit at the top. Let's do that again. For the graduate school version, we would try this exercise with the 4 instructions that Rossini gave. You see those at the top of the slide there. Not only legato, which we just did, but staccato also, and 2 types of dynamic variation, forte and piano. We won't do all of those, but just for fun, let's try a few staccato together. And let's try it one more time, legato, original version. Not easy. Well, we are now all ready for our opera chorus audition in France. And I encourage you to play with this exercise in the coming week and work on your range refinement as you transition from low to middle to high range and back again. If you enjoyed this exercise, we've got more for you. This month, all of our general vocal workouts center around the theme of range refinement, learning those special technical considerations that can make each range of the voice resonant and comfortable. We host these live general vocal workouts twice a week on Zoom, and we would love to have you join us. These sessions are absolutely free. We meet on Zoom every Monday and Thursday, schedule change, from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and instructions on how to request our free Zoom link are in the description below. If you'd like the next vocal exercise of the week to show up in your email inbox, you can find out how in the description below. And finally, singers, remember, regular vocal exercise is the key to your vocal health, fitness, and longevity. Every time you show up at Covo, you're going to get a creative vocal workout, expert coaching, and a community of friends to practice with. We'll see you there.